Right. That's where that house is. We used to have coal fire in the back room. We had a pond in the backyard. Driveway down the front. Bedroom was a bedroom. I mean by a bedroom was just full of beds. You had to tread on your brother's bed to get to your bed. There was no playing space. We had coal fire in the back room. Some bestest Christmases ever there. Used to make toast off the gas coal fire in the back room. Roy knocked the hallway wall down. Got sent to bed with Anne watching Aliens on the stairs, but got into trouble for caught watching Aliens. But it didn't look like that in the picture when we lived there as kids. Next door, we set fires up on the park when they cut the grass. I was a right firebug. Yeah, auntie lived next door. Yeah, that's about that house there. Yeah. That house, mushroom house. I smashed the back window. You know, the firm. Not a lot really I can tell you about that house. Not a lot, but we used to cut across the alleyway. The twins, the and then a mate sister lived round the corner. Forgot what we used to call them. Yeah. It wasn't bad house to live at, but I can't quite remember a lot about it. But I used to knock the girl off who used to own the pub round the corner. We used to get the fags out of the vending machine without Dad knowing. Yeah, that's what we did there. But not a bad house. That white house is behind. They lived on the end. Black lady lived next door. She never gave you no nice, but she always gave you a piece of fruit. I threw paint down the bottom and painted all the bottom with paint, tins of paint. I was just lobbing them for no reason from the top of them steps down there. Loads of paint all over the place. Lived on the end. I used to go down to City Hospital and do illicit things that you shouldn't be doing. Set fire to the bankings, set fire to park. Yeah. But the order your asses are messed up, mate. They are. They are. You know. Yeah, I can remember living in all of them, but we didn't live in them in that order. No. But yeah, we had some great Christmases in that house. Everything was done in hampers. I remember that much. Smashed a police car up, it was parked on the corner of the road. Yeah. Wasn't too bad as a kid. I didn't really live there. You know. And I went on a little holiday there, but I used to go over the road. My uncle lived over the road. I used to go over the road at night, watch Casualty, have a little blaze, come home steaming, and my dad would go and put me to bed. Yeah, it's not a lot I can say about that house. Used to jump through the loft roof. Fuck knows what my mum and dad was doing while we're 3 stories up, jumping down on the 2nd story house. You know what they doing, and with all the banging, not once they'd come and look. But yeah, there's not a lot I can say about that. You know, I could tell you some stories, but they're not stories you want to hear. You know, and if there was, you won't think twice back. I can't tell you about that, mate. I don't know where that is. It looks like some kind of school or something. You know, so I don't know. I might have been on my little jollies on that one. That one, I think it was when my dad lived in some village when my mum and dad split up. I'm not quite sure. I never went there, but I think that's the only house I can account for. It must be. But there's not a lot I can tell you about that house. That's house. Dad lived there. River Trent was over the road. Mum had a dog, Bert Alsatian. Lovely little dog. Well, unless she was another dog. Ragged the dog up like a tennis ball. Funniest thing I ever did see. Shouldn't have laughed. But other people's misfortune is funny. I'll not lie to you. It's what YouTube's all about. But yeah, I left the first missus for a week. She didn't even know where I was. Could have been dead. And then come on, yeah. There's not a lot I can say about it, but yeah, my brother lived there. Had some good times on barbecuing. Excuse me. That's something like that. It was called. Mum lived there. She ran a cleaning company. I used to pinch the cleaning products to clean my house. You know, it's not a lot to say about that. The only time I really spent there was when I house sat for playing World of Warcraft. Banging little game back then. We've come a long way from stuff like that. Your Sega Saturns. But yeah, not a lot I can tell you about that house. I don't know. Flats. I didn't go there, can't tell you about it. Must have been when Mum and Dad lived there or Dad lived there. But I didn't really go there, so I won't know. Can't tell you a lot. So I'm done with that one. That's Ball House. If I ever seen the Ball House, Mum lived in Ball. Can't tell you the road. But yeah, I used to make my own LSD. I was taking them back then. Council man took the grate off and earwigs come and I had a bad trip. Didn't really go there after that. So I can't really tell you a lot about it. But what I can tell you though, Benjamin, is that these houses are in the wrong order, son. I can remember them, but in the order that the way you've shown me, it might have been the way that you remember living in them, but it's not the way I remember living in them. And it's not, you know, which was the first picture you shows me. We lived there, we had a coal fire. Bestest Christmases was done out of hampers, so there is a few things I can remember about that house. From there, we went to, I believe, this house, which was house number 3 you showed me, I believe it was, behind where I was pinching motorbikes. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, that's where I learnt to ride motorbikes, I should have said. From there, we went to this house, the mushroom house. Hang on, did you go to the mushroom house from there? No, we went to a different house from there. I believe it was. There was a bus stop outside. Big field. We had an Alsatian. Used to bite us. Yeah, major it was. White one. Horrible dog. And then we went to that house, which is the mushroom house, which was Eastfield. Where we used to play nick off school. Wait till Mum and Dad gone out and then come back through that back door. Yeah. And from that house, mate, you're missing a few houses growing up. Because you had, we went to that house, which would have been picture number 5 you showed me, I believe. But it would have been house number 4. But you've got a couple of houses in there that you ain't got on you. You've not shown me. Maybe you have memories, you was too young and can't remember living in them houses. But these houses, I can't really tell you about. Must have been where they lived when I was on my jollies or when Mum and Dad split up. You know. And that one there, the last picture you showed me of you know, I built a pond in the backyard for my mum. I used to go and crash in the back bedroom because we'd all left on by then. She only had our Joe and Yo living at home, I believe, in that house. Sister used to get free takeaway. I used to wonder what that was all about. But yeah, it's not a lot more I can tell you, but you are missing some houses, you know. You are, because the very first house that Yo lived in, mate, was on. We was all young. We left your sister in the butcher's shop while we all went out. We lost her. It was only when we come home that the butcher lady says, "Oh, I've got your daughter here," that we realised that she was missing. And how bad was that? Didn't know your kid was gone all day. Yeah, I know. But no, yeah, it's not a lot I can tell you about the road. But I built her a pond in the backyard that turned into a plant pot. Brother had his wedding reception there, you know. And the doctor nearly killed me mum, prescribing her some tablets that she wasn't meant to have, and it was something else. It was gallbladder and they tried to say it was heart. But yeah, if you're happy with that, mum, son, then I think I'm done for you. Unless you've got a magic cat and pull me pictures out that you lived in that you can't remember, because I can tell you about them houses and all. I'm a bit older than you. But yeah, if that's any help, there you go, mate.